Well, on Mother's Day weekend, I want to talk to us about the best Mother's Day gift. The best Mother's Day gift is not found at Amazon. Don't go to Target. Don't go to a floral shop. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong with that. But I want to suggest to you what the best Mother's Day gift is. Now, for all of our moms, I want you to know you're a part of the hood. Motherhood, okay? you're a part of the hood. The dictionary says that motherhood is the state of being a mother. I don't know about you. That seems to underdefine it. The state of being a mother, motherhood. It's more than that. So what is motherhood? Motherhood is caffeine-fueled exhaustion. That's what motherhood is. Every mother knows why when Goldilocks went to the house, Mama's porridge was too cold. Every mother knows that. For motherhood, the days are long, but the years are short. When you sign up to be a mother, there's only one shift, 24/7, right? 24/7. Motherhood is the balance between happy and tired. Now you're a mother. You're a mother if you frequently drink from a glass that has floaters in it. Okay, you're a mother. You're a mother if your heart was racing a little bit when your child went to a public restroom for the very first time. You're a mother. You're a mother if you get a gift with macaroni glued all over the outside, spray painted gold. Okay, that's your reward. You're a mother if you spoke so loudly one day that even the neighbors brushed their teeth and got dressed that morning. You're a mother if you say every day of your life, now I'm not going to ask you again. You're a mother. Being the mother of an infant is getting 8 hours sleep over 4 days. One mother said that toddlers can smell when a mother is relaxing. And about that time, chaos breaks out in the home. Somebody said that being a mother is a walk in the park, Jurassic Park. Being a mother, if you're a mother of a teenager and going through the stormy season of adolescence, and sometimes you're forced to be momzilla in that moment. You won't always be the most popular one. One mother said she wished that the children sitting rear-facing could continue all the way to age 18. That was a frustrated mother one day that came up with that. With all the energy and all the activity and the resilience mothers show, there should be an energy drink called Momster. Don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Nap time in the home for a mother, she calls it happy hour. Yes, for you see, every home needs a mom.
Well, it's finally happened. You've moved out. You're on your own. Congratulations. But everyone still needs a little help sometimes.
Mom, have you seen my wallet?
It's in your back pocket.
Nah, I checked there.
Your other back pocket, dear.
Thanks, Mom.
Introducing the Mom Personal Assistant, the only smart speaker device with all the wisdom, caring, and sage advice of a mother.
Mom, please call Brad.
Honey, I'm just not sure he's right for you.
Just call him.
Okay, calling Ryan.
No, Mom, I said call Brad.
Trust me.
The Mom PA always has your best interests in mind.
Wish me luck, Mom. Big interview today.
Did you eat breakfast? Is that what you're wearing?
Wait, what?
Did you even shower?
She's there to provide a helping hand whenever you need it.
Mom, set a timer for 40 minutes. Mom?
The mom personal assistant won't function until you say the magic word.
Oh, right. Mom, please set a timer for 40 minutes.
Sure thing, hun, but it's only 30 minutes for that dish.
The mom PA is always correct and basically knows everything.
Mom, what setting should I use for this laundry?
Mom, do you think I should color my hair?
Hey, Mom, can you please order mac and cheese?
You still have 2 boxes.
What? No, we're out.
Did you look?
Yeah, I just looked. It's gone.
Do you want me to look?
No, it's okay. I'll go look again.
Try looking with your eyes this time.
Based on God's perfect design, the mom personal assistant is thoughtful, kind, encouraging, and supportive.
You are beautiful. It's okay. You're gonna get through this. I am so proud of you. You can change the world. But right now, hun, you really need to change your socks because they smell like a dumpster.
Mom.
The mom personal assistant. Always helpful, always reliable, and always there for you.
Well, good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all of our moms this morning. All of us here on the platform are moms, and we are just going to talk a little bit this morning about motherhood. I'm going to ask each one of these ladies to introduce themselves to you and tell us how many kids they have and the ages of their kids.
My name is Crystalline. I'm a kids pastor here. I have 4 girls, and it's quite exciting at my house at times. Lots of screaming. They are 5, 4, 2, and 7 months.
Busy lady.
And I'm Beverly. I'm the life group pastor's wife, Pastor James, and we have 5 kids, 4 girls, but we got our boy at the end. We have a 19, 18, 15, 14, and 11-year-old.
And I'm Danae. I am the Women's Ministry and Connections pastor here. I have 2 kids. My son, he will want you to know that he's going to be 11 in 16 days. So technically he's already 11. And my daughter is 9.
Great. Well, we have a wide range up here for this morning. I want to ask some questions to these ladies about motherhood. Pastor Crystalline, I'm going to start with you this morning. You have worked with other people's kids for years, and now you're the mom of 4 precious little girls. Tell me how being a mother has changed you.
So being a mom has changed me a lot because before I was the kids pastor. I didn't have kids. I could just send the kids home with their mom and dads, but now I have to take 4 of them home with me. And so it's a lot different, and I learned today from Pastor Jim that I am a part of the hood, a part of motherhood now. Woo woo. And so it's a lot has changed. I get less sleep. I have to learn patience way more. It's just so much. I'm tired today, guys. I'm not going to lie. Last night was a rough one.
Probably all mothers are tired. So as moments in your life, when are those moments when you say it's all worth it?
So she asked me this question earlier this week, and I had to think about it, and I was like, this week? I don't know if it's worth it this week. Because I know some of you moms during this quarantine time, you're like, oh, my kids are with me all day. What is happening?
All day long.
And so, I mean, it's worth it. It's fun. We have fun. I mean, there was one day this week I saw Nutella footprints going into one room, and then I saw Nutella handprints on the wall, and to find a child with Nutella all over their arms, legs, and face. Yeah. So, I mean, but seeing her enjoying the Nutella was great. She had a good time. I had fun cleaning it up. But no, it's been great. The hugs, the kisses, that's what makes it worth it. Yeah. Even though they're screaming and going crazy sometimes, when they come to you and say, Mom, I love you, or Mom, you're there, always there for me. Thanks for being a great cooker. That's when you're like, yes, I'm a good cooker.
Beverly, as moms, we are always teaching our kids, like 24/7 all the time. Tell me something your 5 kids have taught you.
Well, with 5 kids comes 5 unique personalities, so they've all taught me something completely different. Brielle has taught me to just be intentional in my relationships and to love people hard. Bailey's taught me to keep having fun and stay childlike no matter how old I get. Bethany has taught me that determination and perseverance knows no age and no limits. Brooklyn has taught me that it's okay to stay quiet and be sensitive at times. And Andrew has taught me just to be generous and to give with a happy heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. What are the most exciting milestones in your kids' lives?
I would say the most exciting for all of us was definitely mastering potty training.
I think that's the biggest milestone for all mothers.
That was a big deal. But the most exciting for them, but most scary for me, was definitely the driving. I felt like you could really learn a lot from the way your parenting skills by the way you are when you're teaching them how to drive. Right. And I'm still scared to get in the car with them, honestly. And then, but like you also see like how good of a parent you were by the way that they drive once they got their license too. So
true.
They're still respecting the road, thank God.
Yeah. Okay, Danae. So since you're my daughter, my question for you is, do you find yourself saying things that I said to you that you said you would never say to your kids?
Absolutely, all the time. I remember as a kid, especially a teenager, I would constantly say, when I'm a mom, I'm never going to do that to my kids. Or I'm going to let my kids do this, and I'm going to let my kids do that. And I found out very quickly and very early on how much I sounded like my mom from the beginning. And so I think that really surprised me. And it's just you fall in this rhythm that you don't even realize. And I remember turning to my husband sometimes and being like, I just sounded like my mother right now. But I think one of the phrases that I catch myself saying all the time, and I would say as a teenager, is like, I'm never going to use that one, is because I said so. But it has become like my go-to in those moments when your kids ask you the same question over and over again. And the answer just becomes, because I said so. And it's just, it works for all moms. Yes. It really does. And so that's probably one of the ones I use a lot.
Now, after the first child, moms, we kind of think we've got it figured out, right? This mom thing. But then along comes the second child, which is totally different from the first child. So tell me, Danae, how are you navigating the different personalities of your kids?
Well, I think every mom, if you have more than one kid, you can always say that your kids are nothing alike. Every child is different. Every personality is different. And so I quickly realized when my daughter came around that she was nothing like my son. They're really polar opposites. And really trying to figure out how to navigate in every season and in every stage of their life, how to treat them the way they need to be treated, how to discipline them the way they're going to receive it. How do you love them the way that they need to be loved and they'll receive it? Because they receive love differently. They approach life differently. And so that is something that I'm still navigating in every season, I think. But what I've really tried to do is focus on not necessarily treating them fairly, but treating them I'm not treating them equally, but treating them fairly, because in every season, they're doing the same thing for both is not going to work. And so I need to approach them in the way that's fair for them.
Good, good. Now, one last question for all of you. Tell me in one sentence, describe motherhood in one sentence. Pastor Chrislyn.
For me, in my season, it is exhausting, messy, fun, ever-changing insanity. But it's worth it. But it's worth it.
Beverly.
I would say motherhood is just loving your kids beyond measure, trusting them even when it's hard at times, eventually letting them go, and just praying a whole lot.
Yes.
I think for me, it's been over time has realized that motherhood is not just a role that you play. It really is a calling, and it's really a ministry. And it's your ministry your entire life. And for me, it'll always be the most important ministry that I have.
Thank you, ladies. Well, motherhood, it means so many things. You know, it seems like just yesterday that we got the news we were expecting our first child. And it seems like just yesterday that we were counting down the days until she was born. And then it seems like just yesterday that we were at the hospital and holding her and counting little fingers and little toes. And it seems like just yesterday that my girls were playing in the bathtub and splashing and laughing and playing with the bubbles, making a mess all over the floor. It seems like just yesterday that they were off for their first day of school. And I remember dropping them off for school. Can't wait till the end of the day so I can pick them up and find out what happened that day in class. And then the years just flew by. And it seems like just yesterday that I sat in the audience and watched as my daughters walked across the stage in their cap and gown at their graduation. And it seems like just yesterday that they moved out to live on their own. And I remember walking into their empty bedroom and laying on their bed and crying and thinking of all of the love and the joy they had deposited into my heart. You know, once you become a mom, your heart is never your own again. And it seems like just yesterday that I sat and watched my daughters being lovingly escorted down the aisle to be given away to their husbands. As Mother's Day comes around, I reflect back and I think about my mother. And it's been 34 years, but it seems like just yesterday that I stood by her hospital bed in the wee hours of the morning before sunrise, saying goodbye because we had to leave and go back to Texas. But her unconditional love for her family and her steadfast walk with the Lord still guides me to this day. You know, moms, I know that your job seems endless at times, but I believe that above everything else we do for our family, our job is to take care of the possible and trust God with the impossible.
Motherhood. In Proverbs chapter 31, we have the account of a godly woman, a godly mother. The scripture tells us in verse 10, a wife and mother of noble character who can find. She is worth far more than rubies. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. You see, God in his wisdom in life did not give us a manual for life. He gave us a mother. And it's from our mother so much is deposited into our hearts that we will carry with us for all of our lives. Mom is a title the world gives you, but mother to your family, you are the world. Your most important job is not what you do, but it's who you raise. God, in answering a question to Israel in the Old Testament in the book of Isaiah, when God's people said, God, do you care? God, are you up there? God, are you concerned about who we are and what we're going through? Here's what God said to assure them he would never forget them or abandon them. He said, can a mother forget her children? The answer, of course, rhetorically is no. And God was saying, I'll never forget you. It's the example of a mother God uses to teach us of his undying care and love. So today, what is the best gift that you can give a mother? May I suggest, I appreciate the card you have and the gift that you bought, and it will be received, and it's wonderful that you have done that, but let me add to the list. What are gifts that we can give a mother? The best gifts is that lingering hug Not just a quick pat, but that lingering hug where it warms even the soul. It's the card, but not just signing it. It's writing out our thoughts. It's going through memory's lane. It's reminiscing. It's putting on that card, recounting the times in which Mom gave up what she needed to give us what we wanted. It's the time, Mom, I appreciate the long drives to the football game. Mom, thank you for going out at dark and bringing in the stuff for the science fair project I had to have the next day. Thank you for the brownies you made at that moment. Thank you for, and we began to recount the special things that Mom has done for us. Best gift, a sincere apology. And many of us think back and we were knuckleheads and we were hard to deal with and sometimes defiant, but to visit that again and say, Mom, thank you for loving me, and I'm sorry for what I was during that crazy season of my life. The best gift you can give a mother is soul-stirring words that come from the depth of your heart. My mother's in heaven, and I can tell you there's nothing left unsaid that I wish I had told my mom that I didn't say to her. And I appreciate that so much. Gifts that you can give your mother is to live a life that honors God. My mother taught me so much about the Lord. And my mother, no one has ever called me hun but my mom. And on Mother's Day, today I've been thinking, and that's been echoing in the back of my mind, when Mom would just endearingly and warmly call me hun. And when she said hun, even if it was correcting, even if it disagreed with what I was thinking, what I preferred, it came from her heart. May I share with you the words of one mother? She wrote, "What does it mean to be a mother? Is the role defined by cleaning, cooking, scheduling, kissing, tired hugs, and stories read? The truth is, anyone can do that. But not everyone lies awake in the dark, staring at your face, begging the angels to cover you with their wings. I adore you before you knew what medals were. I applauded your heartbeat and the first breath you took as magnificent victories. If there's one truth I would like you to know, for you to tuck and seal in your heart with my kiss, it's this: I don't love you because you're perfect. I love you because you're mine. And I want to say to all of our mothers, happy Mother's Day to you.